welcome back to Business Today. Now this segment, I'm still thinking of how I'm gonna name it. I don't know, SME clinic, MSME clinic, so that I get to wear that stethoscope here and just look like a doctor. But this is where we give practical bits when it comes to working out your MSME and making it sure, making it sure that it is operating in the right way. And we still have in studio Ishad Mutoro, who is the Chief Operating Officer at Aspira. So Ishad, practical things that a micro business, that they can implement in their business to make it financially ready. What are those?
Thank you, Captain Boy. The first thing, which even at Aspira, and I'm not preaching, but that's what we do, is the principle of integrity. Make sure that there's integrity in every action we take, and ethics. So that's very important for any business. The second thing would be compliance with the law. Sometimes any business can be tempted to take shortcuts here, shortcuts there. But then afterwards it catches up with you. So compliance means like doing everything, paying all the council taxes, being KRA compliant, and no shortcuts. Shortcuts are costly in the long term. That's on the behavior side. I think the other thing is what I've seen in businesses, because I've been working in the financial sector for the past, 14, 15 years, and in the corporate world, 23 years already. What I've seen is many entrepreneurs, as let's say I'm an entrepreneur, I start getting prosperous, my business starts booming, then I'm thinking of changing my car first and then putting fancy things here and there. Things that are not generating income, that are not generating revenue, but are just drawing down on whatever the business is generating. So that's not the best thing to do. Always look at every shilling that is spent, what will it generate? If it's not generating income, think 10 times.
Okay.
And save, because every business goes through tough times. Save money. I think Apple, which is one of the biggest companies in the world, has a cash kitty that allows it to make acquisitions and all that. So if Apple themselves have been saving money, I think everyone should just try and do it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't take an Aspira facility and not take debt, but save, and when you borrow also, you make sure that you're borrowing reasonably for things that matter.
Okay, yeah. Definitely. And lastly, the balance between, because majority of our micro and small especially, they fall under the informal category. The pros and cons of formalization, are there any?
I think at some stage of your business, you have to formalize, and that happens when you start having employees, so you have to register them with an HIF and SSF and start filing for their PAYE and their KRA returns. So that's when the formalization starts.
Okay.
And it's inevitable. If you want to be sustainable in the future, you have to do it. For example, also making sure that all your receipts are banked, and you don't keep notes under the mattress or things like that. So make sure that everything you're receiving goes to the bank or it's coming via M-Pesa. So there's a track record. And when you come to apply for a financial support or you come to apply for a loan, the financier can see how much money has been coming into your business, how much money has been flowing out, what has been remaining, and how you've been managing it.
Definitely.
If there is no evidence like that, it's difficult to assess your creditworthiness.
Okay, beautiful. Irshad, today I knight you Dr. Ishad Mutoro, because you've just participated in the MSME clinic, bettering our MSMEs. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And this has been a good conversation. Irshad Mutur, Chief Operating Officer at Aspira, giving us nuggets. Vaccine here and there, just to make sure that your MSME is running